100 Years of Solitude is a renowned novel written by Colombian author Gabriel Garcia Marquez. It was published in 1967 and is considered one of the most influential works in the genre of magical realism. The novel tells the multi-generational story of the Bundia family in the fictional town of Macondo, blending elements of fantasy and reality. The narrative is characterized by its intricate and imaginative storytelling, with elements of magical realism that blur the line between the supernatural and the ordinary. It explores themes such as love, power, solitude, and the cyclical nature of history. Garcia Marquez's prose is known for its lush and vivid descriptions, creating a rich and immersive reading experience. 100 Years of Solitude has received critical acclaim and has been translated into numerous languages, making it a classic of world literature. It played a significant role in popularizing the genre of magical realism and earned Garcia Marquez the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1982. The novel's enduring popularity has made it a staple of literature courses and book clubs. 100 Years of Solitude is a thematically rich novel that explores a wide range of themes, time and history. The novel delves into the cyclical nature of history, as events and characters seem to repeat themselves across generations. It suggests that history is not linear but rather circular, with patterns that persist over time. Solitude and isolation. The concept of solitude is central to the novel. Characters often experience profound loneliness, despite being part of a large and interconnected family. This solitude reflects the human condition and the difficulty of truly connecting with others. Love and passion. Love is a powerful and often destructive force in a novel. Characters experience intense and passionate love, but it often leads to tragedy and heartbreak. Love is portrayed as both a driving force and a source of suffering. Magical realism. Magical realism is a defining feature of the novel, blurring the boundaries between the ordinary and the supernatural. This literary technique allows Garcia Marquez to explore the mystical and mythical aspects of life in Macondo, colonialism and modernity. The novel touches on the impact of colonialism and modernization on Latin America. It portrays the clash between traditional ways of life and the forces of modernity, often resulting in conflict and upheaval. Memory and nostalgia. Memory plays a significant role in the novel, with characters often reflecting on the past. Nostalgia for a bygone era is a recurring theme, highlighting the tension between Jose Arcadio Bundia. He is the patriarch of the Bundia family and is characterized by his ambition, curiosity, and obsession with alchemy and knowledge. His relentless pursuit of knowledge and solitude ultimately leads to his descent into madness, symbolizing the dangers of unchecked ambition. Ursula Iguerin. Ursula is Jose Arcadio Bundia's cousin and wife. She is a central character known for her resilience and longevity. Her life is marked by her attempts to maintain the family's honor and sanity amid the chaos and incestuous relationships in the family. Aureliano Bundia, the second son of Jose Arcadio Bundia. Colonel Aureliano Bundia is a revolutionary and poet. He represents the theme of solitude, as he struggles with a sense of isolation and the weight of the family's history. His involvement in political revolutions reflects the political. Amaranta. She is another important member of the Bundia family, known for her strong will and her inability to find love. Her complex character embodies themes of unfulfilled desires, isolation, and the cycle of tragic love in the novel. Renata Remedios Meme. Meme is one of the few Bundia descendants who attempts to break free from the family's cycle of solitude and tragedy. Her love affair with Mauricio Babylonia and her pursuit of music symbolize her desire for independence and self-expression. Fernanda del Carpio. Fernanda, the wife of Aureliano II, represents the intrusion of conservative values and religious zeal into the Bundia family. Her character reflects the clash between tradition and modernity in Latin American society. Jose Arcadio II. Jose Arcadio's wanderlust and restlessness symbolized the desire for adventure and escape from the confines of Macondo. His journey to the ice factory and eventual return reflect the cyclical nature of the family's history. Melquiades. The gypsy who brings knowledge and books to Macondo represents the outside world and the introduction of new ideas and cultures. His writings become a source of inspiration and learning for the Bundia family. 100 Years of Solitude is a novel filled with symbolic significance, and many elements within the story carry deeper meanings. The Bundia family. The Bundia family serves as a symbol of the cyclical nature of history and the recurring patterns of human behavior. The family's repeated names and characteristics across generations highlight the idea that history repeats itself. Macondo, the fictional town of Macondo, is a symbol of isolation and seclusion. It represents the idea of a closed-off, self-contained world where the outside influences of the modern world are slow to penetrate. It also symbolizes the idea of a microcosm of Latin America. The yellow butterfly, a recurring yellow butterfly, is often associated with the character Mauricio Babylonia. It symbolizes the magical and otherworldly elements that permeate the story. It's a symbol of the supernatural and the mysterious. The gypsies who visit Macondo multiple times represent the intrusion of the outside world into the isolated town. They bring with them new knowledge and technology, symbolizing the forces of change and modernity. The rain and drought are recurring symbols that reflect the fortunes and misfortunes of Macondo and its inhabitants. Rain is often associated with prosperity and abundance, while drought symbolizes hardship and suffering. The banana company that comes to Macondo symbolizes the destructive impact of foreign corporations and colonialism on Latin American countries. It leads to exploitation, violence, and environmental degradation. Alchemy and alchemists. Several characters in the novel are obsessed with alchemy, the mystical pursuit of transforming base materials into gold. This symbolizes the human desire for power and transformation, as well as the elusive search for meaning. The scroll, the prophetic scroll, that Jose Arcadio Bundia obsessively deciphers represents the futile quest for ultimate knowledge and the unknowable nature of destiny. The train that finally arrives in Macondo in the later part of the novel represents progress and modernization. It contrasts with the town's isolation earlier in the story and signifies the